So first of all, we're extremely happy about the win. For us in this game, it was very important to start strong because Efes had started all their three games extremely strong with extremely good first quarters. So we really emphasized the focus there, and we were very happy that we got off to a good start. The second thing that was important for us, when we took the small lead at half, to come out strong out of the halftime as well. We had a similar scenario in Belgrade, where we didn't come out strong with this little lead. We're happy about that focus there, and yeah, obviously we're happy about the win.
Coach, what do you think? What was the key in such a good flow on the offense and also keeping Anadolu Efes to pretty low numbers?
Yeah, I like to say that obviously if we defend well, it's easier on the offensive end. So it started there. I felt the guys were locked in defensively. It is not easy to play pick and roll defense against Efes. They are phenomenal offensive pick and roll team with guards who can look over the defense, with bigs who roll, with weak side movements that are just very well spaced. So that's difficult, but we gave our best, and we had a couple adjustments that we made in the second half, which I thought helped us a little bit. And then it's a little bit easier offensively. But I will say this: it's always in basketball. If you make shots, it's always easier. It's just what it is. It's not even a trick. It's you make shots, everything seems easier. It's easier to focus on the defensive end, etc., etc. So I don't want to make it a science. We made some shots in the beginning, and that helped our confidence.
Coach, how much of a victory during the game was that you guys eliminated Tibor Pleiss from the game, and Brian Dunstan had to play additional minutes in this game? He didn't play so many minutes before in the first three games.
I don't know. Obviously, as coming from German basketball, I respect Tibor a lot. I coached Tibor with the German national team, so I know him very well. I respect him a lot. And he's a very good basketball player. Such a long EuroLeague career. If you look back, probably it helped, but can't say more.
Before the game, you emphasized finding key matchups against Micic, and today you contained him pretty well. So, who was that key matchup against him?
Tom in the beginning, Tom, Rokas, and Lucas, right? And it was important to put like three bodies on him to give like different, how should I say, energy. Like three guys like kind of sharing the duty on the defensive end was very important.
How do you feel when you see that many fans and that full arena?
Phenomenal. It's it was only 5,011 fans, and it felt like much more. I think due to the fact that they have to be spread out for the virus, it looks really good. It looks really full. It looks much fuller than 5,000. Now, the look is the one thing. The feeling and the noise is the other thing, right? Like, the noise and the energy that they gave us was phenomenal. We said that in the locker room too. We said, let's use our home fans, to fuel our energy. And I thought the guys did a good job, but a lot of credit goes to the fans.
Coach, talking about the confidence, Nigel Hayes, it seemed like he had some confidence problems in shooting three-pointers, but he started the game so well. How did you try to boost his confidence in order, to trust in himself more?
Two things. I thought, first of all, he shot the ball at 50% last game. He shot 2 out of 4 from three-point line in Belgrade, which helped. And to help him with the confidence, only two things. Work a lot on the shots that he will get in the game. And number two, let him know that as long as it's a good shot, it's important for us that he takes the shots, Otherwise, we get in an offensive disadvantage, So kind of letting him know that he has to worry about taking the correct shots more than making or missing the shots, we hope helps him.
Talking about the confidence, what makes you confident so much about Rokas Jokubaitis' defensive skills? We are not used to see him guarding such opponents like Jordan Lloyd, like Vasilij Mičić and stuff. So what helps him right now, to be such a good defender against such kind of opponents?
He's got good physical attributes. He's strong, he's pretty tall, and he's fast. So he brings a lot with him to be able to defend good offensive players, and that gives me the confidence that we can have him on those matchups.
Speaking about the game a little bit more, in the third quarter, FS closed down the deficit, but then again, you finished quarter strong, started fourth quarter as well strong, and you basically clinched the victory. So, could you explain what happened during that stretch?
I've got to watch video. I really don't know. What I do know though is that the group has shown a good quality of staying very focused as things don't go that well. We've had this situation a couple times so far, and they've done a good job of just keeping their head up, keeping their focus, and keep going from there. Detailed now, to be honest, I can't answer the question.
Coach, I think you used 11 players in first 11 or so minutes. How much bench was important in high rotation in this victory?
Yes, you're right. We've used 11 players in every EuroLeague game so far, and it's important. It's important, especially in these double rounds, to to balance minutes in a way. So to answer your question, it was important. Marty Gaben was the last guy who entered the rotation, I believe, in the second quarter, beginning of the second quarter, and then end of the third quarter, and he played well. So stretching the rotation out helps if everybody plays intense, right? So I'll answer the question with yes, it's important for the energy.
Coach, talking with the players after the game, it seemed like maybe that they don't actually realize what are the main reasons behind this such a tremendous start. They have a hard time to explain it. In your eyes, to summarize, what was the key in this such a great season start?
The guys work really well. They're very focused in practice. They're extremely capable of doing things that we ask them to do. And by putting those two things together, and then getting a win in the beginning and getting a second win, then the confidence raises in what they're doing. And if you add all those things up, you give yourself a chance to, compete in these games against these good teams and get some wins.
Coach, can you tell something about your own expectations you had before the start of the season? Now it's 4-0. How does this match up with your expectations?
It sounds like profound, but we really went game by game. I went game by game. There is no other chance for me than to go game by game, because it is new for me. Like the LKL is new for me. The LKL games so far have been extremely tough, with extremely well coached tactically. And then the EuroLeague games, we don't have to talk about the quality of the teams. So the only chance for me to approach the season is practice for practice, shoot around for shoot around, game by game.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.